Sup y'all, welcome back to another video by me, Dina.
OG K-pop stan since 1998.
So the day that I released ENHYPEN's Fever reaction, they released their dance practice like the day of after I uploaded it. And I was like, really guys? But it's all good. I mean, ENHYPEN deserves more videos to be uploaded about them anyway. So yeah, this video will be about ENHYPEN's Fever dance practice. One thing about Fever, not only the fact that I just love the song, the part in the chorus where it goes like, fever, fever, da 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 da. That part makes me think of their giving or taking. It like kind of has that same kind of rhythm, the same kind of high note flow. And I'm like, is that gonna be ENHYPEN's little trademark? But they're still a new group, so there's still more to discover about them, especially when I stop talking and hit the play button. So here we go. And this is a dance analysis practice video. I always have to say this because people are not big fans of pausing, but this is a dance analysis practice video, so there will be a lot of pausing and talking. And if you're not a fan of that, I apologize, but here we go.
Quick pause. If y'all been enjoying the things that I've been doing here on my YouTube, please hit the thumbs up button. That gives me a good idea on what y'all like and what y'all kind of like. Feel free to also subscribe and turn on the notification bell to stay super updated with some new things. I also now have a Patreon as well where I make reactions and reviews to live performances, shows, and whatnot upon y'all's requests on there. The link to my Patreon is in my description box below. Alright, let's get it.
That balance. Ooh, that hit. Whoa. Oh, okay. Let's go back. I love that mirroring thing that they did right here. They literally look like they're like just doing this, like going in and out, like they're like what do you call it? They look like they're threading, like they're sewing this choreography. And I love how they kept the middle member and they have the three. Okay. It's only been 25 seconds. Oh, and then they said breaking me in two, and that's when they broke into two formations. Nice! Nice. Yes. Musicality. Sorry. Oh, damn. You notice that how he did that whole circle thing? That was went with the flow of how he was singing. And that doom, doom, it like hit the instrumental. I just love the switch between those two. Ooh, that control. Nice. Wow. Ooh, gosh. Oh my gosh, there was so much stuff that was happening. Like they had like this kind of middle vessel and they were like moving in and out. It's kind of very theatrical in a way, like curtains. I used the word vessel, but now I'm using curtains. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, and ENHYPEN just always has me talking too much because they give me a lot to look at. I liked how they had the middle. They were moving in and out. And then they had the two members do that. It's very sharp the way they moved. Very big movement too. And by the time they went down, a whole new formation. Spin down. Nice. Yes. Woo! That was smooth. This wave right here, nice. Yes. Okay, and I mentioned that at the end of the video where I love the whole symbolism of when somebody has a fever, you tap their forehead and stuff. So I like all that and how they used it, not in a cheesy way, like fever, fever, or anything. They made it graceful. They made it theatrical. Nice. So much emotion. Nice. He came through. Oh my god, so much like milking. Where a move is like, you think the move is done, but it's still continuing. How they stepped down right there, they're like, dun, 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 and it like went up, but they kind of like put texture into it. They put feeling into it. This song is in need of a lot of feeling. Here, down, then, nah, nice. Ooh, ooh, more. Wow, such beautiful lines. Whoa, beautiful imagery there. I noticed that how he gets up and they all do that really flexible neck spin thing. He does the whole controlling of the two groups whenever for the flow of how he's singing. Information, nice. Whoa. Okay, at first I thought they were gonna all collapse down, but nah, they collapsed it in like a slope. Throwing me off all the time. Nice. Nice. Gosh, then with their visuals, I feel like I'm screaming. As I should, because this is really good. I love how he did his part. Really great execution. And what I mean by great control is like whenever he does like, okay, example, when they have to do like a move, they don't let any other part of their bodies move because they want to make sure that the move that they're doing is accentuated. And that was all great accentuation here. Woo. Nice. He even ran out ooh thing. Yes! Oh my god, that's a great chill. Wow. Very fitting. Yes! Oh, that's so... Okay, seriously. I love how right in the chorus, they do the member switch for the one in the back to come to the front. And when they hit the... and they do the wave thing, it's just so suave. Oh, okay. Different groups. They're like 1, 2, 3, fever. So good. It's like the same choreography from the first chorus, the first time we saw the chorus, but they give that little switch up for us to just, for me to freak out, for all of us to freak out. Oh! Nice. Wow. Okay, hold on. Okay, so right here, I knew I saw it. Like, he slid in, they made like a circle, but all of a sudden they turn around, it's a new formation already. Right here. There. Now they're in this like triangle. Oh! So much feel. Okay, y'all notice that same leg thing that I talked about at the beginning. But it's different auras, different texture this time. I love that. I love that they're not very robotic. They're very human in how they move. Woo. What? Oh my god. Going right back to that beginning. Love that! Okay, I want to learn this choreography. Gosh. Ooh, I love that little silent. I didn't notice that before. Silent beat. Whenever you do a move on something that's not really there. And I saw it right here. That. Where they go that. Because you don't really hear anything whenever they do that part. But it's effective because it gets them, it helps them prep into their next part. Nice. Ooh, see that feeling? Gosh, such beautiful, graceful movement. Oh man, these boys are gonna go so freaking far. I really feel like I was like screaming the whole time. Definitely talking too much the whole time. But, I mean, can y'all blame me for ENHYPEN giving me so much to talk about? They're definitely the group, the upcoming group to look for. They're just so different whenever I was talking, I think I found the word that I want to say to describe how I feel about ENHYPEN, that they're very human in how they are as idols, how they dance, how they sing, how they represent themselves. This does not demote any groups or any artists who kind of stick to the same kind of structure. I'm totally fine with that, especially if it works for them. And ENHYPEN, they've always shown that they're very different and theatrical-ish, dark theatrical-ish kind of group since the beginning. And I see that they're carrying that through. Alright, man, they have freaking came the F back with Fever. I really love Fever. I'm really excited to see what more comes for ENHYPEN. Alright guys, well thank you so much for checking out this video here with me on my YouTube. I hope you have a great day, and until the next one coming up,